Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Now that our filling is ready, it's time to assemble and bake this pie to golden perfection. Let's get it in the oven. Beverage pairings. Finding the right drink to accompany your wild blueberry pie can enhance the overall meal. Consider these delicious options. Tea. A cup of herbal tea, such as chamomile or hibiscus, offers a floral note that pairs well with the pie. If you prefer something stronger, a rich black tea can balance the sweetness of the dessert. Coffee. A hot, rich coffee complements the sweet tart flavors of the pie. Whether you enjoy it black or with cream, coffee is a classic pairing that's hard to beat. Dessert wines. Consider sweet dessert wines like Moscato or Riesling. Their fruity notes highlight the blueberry flavors while providing a refreshing contrast. Sparkling water. For a refreshing palate cleanser, serve sparkling water with a twist of lemon or lime. This keeps things light and allows the pie's flavors to shine. Milkshakes. A wild blueberry milkshake can be a fun pairing. Blend vanilla ice cream with a little milk and fresh blueberries for a creamy, fruity treat. Experimenting with different combinations will not only make your pie experience delightful, but can also lead to new favorites. Storing and freezing blueberry pie. After you've enjoyed a slice of your delicious wild blueberry pie, you may wonder how to properly store the leftover portions or prepare the pie for later enjoyment. Knowing the right techniques ensures the flavors stay fresh and the texture remains appealing. Short-term storage. For short-term storage, keep your pie in the refrigerator. This method preserves its freshness for several days. Here's how to do it. Cool the pie. Allow the pie to cool completely at room temperature. This step is important to avoid sogginess. Cover it. Use plastic wrap or aluminum foil to cover the pie. Make sure it's sealed well to keep the moisture in and prevent drying out. Store in the fridge. Place the covered pie in the refrigerator. It should remain fresh for 3 to 4 days. Reheating. When you're ready to enjoy the leftovers, you can eat it cold or warm it up. To reheat, place it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, for about 15 to 20 minutes. This will help restore its original texture and flavor. By properly storing your pie in the fridge, you can savor every bite without losing its deliciousness. Freezing instructions. For longer storage, freezing your wild blueberry pie is an excellent option. This method preserves its taste and allows you to enjoy pie even months later. Here's how to freeze it correctly. Cool completely. Just like with short-term storage, ensure the pie cools completely at room temperature. This prevents condensation and ice crystals from forming. Wrap it up. Use plastic wrap to wrap the pie tightly. Then, add a layer of aluminum foil over the plastic wrap for extra protection against freezer burn. Label and date. Don't forget to label the foil with the date and type of pie. This helps you keep track of what's in your freezer. Freeze flat. Place the wrapped pie flat in the freezer. Once frozen solid, usually after a few hours, you can store it upright to save space. Storage duration. Properly frozen blueberry pie can last for 2 to 3 months. After this period, while it may still be safe to eat, the quality might decline. Thawing. When you're ready to enjoy it, transfer the pie from freezer to fridge and allow it to thaw overnight. For quick thawing, let it sit at room temperature for about 2 to 3 hours. Reheat before serving. To serve, reheat as described previously in a preheated oven. This will revitalize both the crust and filling. By following these simple steps, you can keep your wild blueberry pie delicious whether you're storing it for later or enjoying leftovers. Exploring variations of wild blueberry pie. Wild blueberry pie can take many forms, each offering a unique spin on this beloved dessert. From different toppings to alternative styles, there's no shortage of creative options to explore. Let's dive into a few delicious variations that you can easily try at home. Crumb-topped blueberry pie. Instead of a traditional crust, consider making a crumb topping for a delightful twist. This adds a crunchy texture and rich flavor to your pie. Here's how to make it. Prepare the filling, just like in the classic recipe. Start with fresh wild blueberries, sugar, and a bit of lemon juice. Make the crumb topping. In a bowl, mix 1 cup of flour, ½ cup of brown sugar, ½ cup of rolled oats, and ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Cut in ½ cup of cold butter until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Assemble the pie. Pour the blueberry filling into the pie crust and sprinkle the crumb topping generously over the top. Bake. Follow the same baking instructions as for the standard pie. The crumb topping should turn golden brown and crispy, adding a delicious contrast to the juicy blueberries. This simple variation can make your pie feel new and exciting. Wild blueberry galette. For something rustic and charming, try a wild blueberry galette. This free-form pie is incredibly easy to make and gives a laid-back vibe to your dessert table. Here's how it works. Prepare the dough. Use a simple pie crust recipe or store-bought dough. Roll it out into a circle, about 12 inches in diameter. Make the filling. Combine wild blueberries with sugar and a splash of lemon juice. Assemble the galette. Place the blueberry filling in the center of the dough, leaving about a 2-inch border. Fold the edges of the crust over the filling, crimping gently to hold it in place. Bake. Brush the crust with an egg wash for a beautiful finish and sprinkle a little sugar over the top. Bake until the crust is golden and the filling bubbles, around 30 to 35 minutes. A galette is perfect for casual gatherings or an easy weeknight dessert, capturing all the flavors of wild blueberries without the fuss of a traditional pie. Additions and enhancements. Sometimes, a little extra flavor can elevate your wild blueberry pie to new heights. Consider these easy additions to enhance the taste. Lemon zest. Adding a teaspoon of lemon zest to the filling will brighten the flavor. The citrus tang balances the sweetness of the blueberries. Cinnamon. A sprinkle of ground cinnamon can bring warmth to your pie. Incorporate it into the filling or mix it into your crumb topping for added flavor. Almond extract. A few drops of almond extract can add depth and richness. Just be careful not to overpower the blueberries. A little goes a long way. Nutmeg. Try a pinch of nutmeg for a warm, cozy flavor. This spice pairs beautifully with blueberries and can give the filling a comforting depth. Strawberries or raspberries. Mixing in other berries can create a delightful medley of flavors. Just make sure to adjust the sugar based on the sweetness of the additional fruit. By incorporating these flavors, your wild blueberry pie can become a showstopper at any gathering. As we wrap up our discussion on wild blueberry pie, it's clear that this delicious dessert holds a special place in many hearts and kitchens. The combination of fresh wild blueberries, a flaky crust, and a hint of sweetness creates a treat that's hard to resist. Beyond the taste, there's something joyous about baking a pie, from selecting the freshest ingredients to the satisfying aroma wafting through the kitchen. The joy of making pie. Making pie is more than just a cooking task, it's an experience. It invites creativity, whether you're perfecting the crust or experimenting with fillings. The laughter shared while baking with family or friends adds an extra layer of enjoyment. Have you ever noticed how a homemade pie brings everyone together? It's not just about the pie itself but the memories created in the process. So gather your loved ones, roll out that dough, and embrace the joy of baking. Encouragement to try the recipe. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting, this wild blueberry pie recipe is approachable and rewarding. The blend of simple ingredients makes it easy to prepare, yet the result feels like a celebration. There's nothing like pie fresh from the oven, and each bite is a reminder of summer days spent in blueberry patches. So, give it a try. You might just discover a new favorite tradition in your home. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.